Just when it seemed as if UCLA might be on the verge of wiping out a major annoyance, the flags started flying again. And just like last week, penalties against the Bruins defense sustained 2 touchdown drives by their opponent in the first half. Advertisement: UCLA went more than a quarter and a half Saturday at the Rose Bowl without committing a penalty. The momentum ended when lineman Tyler Manoa grabbed the face mask of Washington quarterback Jake Browning while trying to wrap him up for a sack. The Bruins were penalized again later in the second quarter when linebacker Marcus Moore was called for roughing the passer after ramming into Browning's shoulder after the quarterback had released a pass. "You can't give Jake Browning 15 extra yards," UCLA coach Chip Kelly said after his team finished its 31-24 loss to the 10th-ranked Huskies with 4 penalties for 45 yards. "I mean, you have to make him earn everything he can do," Kelly said. He was also disappointed that the defense couldn't overcome putting itself in bad positions. "That penalty didn't give them a touchdown," Kelly said of the roughing the passer call. "We still need to bear down after those situations." UCLA's offense committed each of its penalties in the second half. An ineligible receiver penalty against guard Christopher Murray in the third quarter wiped out a long pass from quarterback Dorian Thompson-Robinson to Michael Isaac. The Bruins ended up kicking a field goal on the drive. A pass from Thompson-Robinson to Theo Howard that would have gone for a first down later in the third quarter was nullified by a holding call against center Boss Tagaloa. The Bruins eventually scored a touchdown on that drive. Streak ends. J.J. Molson's field goal streak is over. He had made 9 consecutive field goals dating to last season before missing a 47-yard attempt the second quarter. Molson redeemed himself in the third quarter when he made a 49-yard field goal that gave the junior 34 field goals for his career, moving him into 8th place on UCLA's all-time list. He had made all 4 of his field goals this season before Saturday. Roll call: receiver Christian Pabica returned from a leg injury that had sidelined him last week against Colorado. He did not log a catch but was targeted on a first-quarter pass that was tipped and intercepted. Right tackle Justin Murphy did not play after suffering what looked like a knee injury late in the game against Colorado last week. Also absent was receiver Kyle Phillips and linebacker Jalen Phillips, who has been slowed by injuries this season but had not missed a game until Saturday. Advertisement: Jake Burton replaced Murphy at right tackle, and Odua Isabor started in place of Phillips at linebacker. Legendary Bruins: UCLA honored the 8 newest members of its Athletics Hall of Fame during a halftime ceremony. The inductees are Nikki Blue, women's basketball; Kevin Chappell, men's golf; Lion Buck Compton, baseball; football, Larry Farmer; men's basketball, Amanda Freed; softball, Jenny Johnson-Jordan; women's volleyball, Eric Lindroth; men's water polo, and Stella Sampras Webster; women's tennis. The inductees included 3 Olympians and combined for 12 NCAA titles either as a player or coach, etc. UCLA safety Adarius Pickett finished with a career-high 16 tackles and an interception before suffering an injury late in the game.